All right. Welcome to the Spoiler Kings movie review. This week we're doing something a little bit different. We're going to jump into our rating system first, and then we got a big panel of a bunch of DC fans and everybody who watches the Batman. So we're going to get into everything with a bunch of different opinions and stuff in a little bit. But I figured we'll do a quick spoiler free for everybody watching and all that good stuff. I am Vengeance. Yeah.
He did say that.
Yeah. A lot. But yes, we are discussing the Batman, the one that just came out. Robert Pattinson is the Batman. He is Vengeance. So we got a bunch of people waiting, so let's just get right into it, man. You want to let everyone know how we break down movies here?
Yes, sir. So us Spoiler Kings over here at the Nerd Huddle like to review movies a little bit differently. We don't do that 5-star rating system or none of that BS. We have a new, fresh take on how we review movies. So if you see down below, we're either going to rate this a watch now, a watch later, or a watch never. A watch now means drop everything and go watch this movie ASAP. Spend all your coin towards it because it's that good. A watch later means you can put it on the back burner, maybe catch it when it comes out streaming. And then a watch never means trash. Utter trash. Don't see this movie. Don't spend your coin. Now, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and go first this time. As you see, big Batman fan. So I got to get this off my chest. For the Batman 2022 featuring Robert Pattinson, I'm going to give this movie a watch now. Watch immediately. Watch yesterday, the day before, tomorrow, every day. Movie is, I keep hearing this. It's a masterpiece. And it is for a couple reasons. Great cast, great cinema flow. The build-up was pretty good. And overall, they kept the movie very, very true to the comics, even down to the whole detective kind of plot. I mean, DC does stand for Detective Comics. So, yeah, they got everything to a T. There are a few things that we'll talk about in just a hot second that we liked, that we didn't like. But for me, this is a watch now. What about you, Tank?
Real quick, we got Oli. She said she's giving it. This is a now. Also, and then if you want to go on YouTube right now, we have a live poll, so you can rate it a now, later, and never, and let us know how you think about it. And we got M Stanley real quick. Thank you, M Stanley. So M Stanley won our 100 sub giveaway. Had a few issues with everything, but hopefully we'll figure stuff out. But he said I haven't seen Batman. I gotta go. I still have to watch it. And with that being said, like, you still have to watch it. I would give it a now. I'm not as big as it's a masterpiece as other people. It's not the best Batman. It's not the worst Batman. It's definitely in my top 3-ish. But it is now. It was very well done. The music was done. They did things differently than any other Batman, which I appreciate. But yeah, for me, I gotta give this a now. It was really, really well done. Really, I enjoyed it. There are a lot of things I didn't enjoy either, but overall, I would give this one definitely a now. So we'll get into details in a little bit when we bring everyone else on. And then, as we always do, Rotten Tomatoes, we want to know what the audience and the critics think of it. So the audience gave it an 86%. That's out of 387 reviews. So it's still certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. And then the critics gave it an 86%. I'm sorry. The audience gave it an 89%. So about in the same ballpark, which is pretty good. Because you hardly see both audience and critics in the same area of it. But yeah. But yeah, I mean, both right there, 3% apart. It's not too bad. The audience has 10,000 verified ratings. 10,000. That's crazy. 10,000 plus. Where the critics is just 387. So for both, that's a lot, because usually you don't get that many critics. But yeah, we're both giving it a now, and we're gonna get a bunch of other people in here in a minute, and they'll probably let you guys know what they think about it. So if you're watching live, stick around. If you're watching just this, go and check out our full spoiler. We're gonna get into spoilers. We're gonna get to everything with a bunch of the guys from the Nerd Huddle. So thank you guys for watching this quick rating review of the Batman. We go, Braden. You're the new guy here, so we'll give you the first crack at it.
Gotcha. I'll appreciate that. I'm definitely in the now category, especially if you like thrillers and stuff like that, maybe like Fincher movies. I would say you would really enjoy it. If you're more of a hardcore Marvel fan, I don't know if you'll enjoy this quite as much.
Okay,
Fair.
I've been seeing that a lot of stuff like that. So and then we'll go Fredo. What do you think about it?
What is it now? Later or never?
Yep.
Yeah.
Later. I'll go with the later.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
I mean,
Anything
I
in
like.
particular?
Well, no, I liked it all. I think it was just a little bit too long. There was also parts of I don't know, and it wasn't connecting. Maybe because I'm accustomed to the old school Batman, you know, the old school Michael Keaton one, or the Christian Bale, which is really isn't that old school, but it didn't mesh. It didn't match up, and I didn't like how it ended. I mean, okay, so what was the whole thing with the Riddler? So we'll get to that later. But right now, I'm going to go watch it again, maybe when it comes out. But right now, it's a later.
Later. Okay. And then when we get Mark, what you think about it? What you giving it?
It's definitely a watch now for me. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was long, but for me, it flowed. Like, it's one of those movies that was 3 hours, and when I got done with it, I was like, oh, wow. I don't know. It just flowed for me. I do think the ending was probably my least favorite part of it. But I like what you said earlier about how, like, there was a lot of different things that haven't been in Batman movies before, and I thought that was a nice fresh spin on it, and I enjoyed it, so it's a watch now for me.
Cool. And then Brian came in a little late, but he's here. What you think? Uh-oh. He was the first one.
Jesus.
Honestly, I liked it, but it was a little long for me. Like, I hate to compare it, but Avengers Endgame was 3 hours long. It didn't feel like it was 3 hours long. At the 2 hour and 30-minute mark, it felt like it was 2 hours and 30 minutes. Like, it felt like it was starting to get a little long for me. I feel like they could have took out like 20 minutes out the middle and had the same exact movie.
So is it later?
I still give it a now. Because overall, I really like the movie. I like what they did, like the spin they did to it. I think they should have been a better ending. It was kind of anticlimactic ending.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. We out here.